So yeah, let's see. I guess we could go and do the more of the rogue story mission. Or like the job quests. Now that we check the news, which were very much like... Well, honestly, there was nothing interesting. Nothing interesting going on. Ah, sweet sorrows. Jake wishes to discuss the plan for recovering the remaining treasures. I guess I could take the chest piece from that. Jake, oh there, video. We a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough, what with that Milala more snapping at our heels, but we'll still manage to grapple that first trinket without too much fuss. Fighting back them other two treasures, though, will be a different story. Once the strays gets here, I'll explain that what, or more to the point, who we're up against. Alright, we've two bubbles left on the list, the Silver Sorrow and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we at. Hi Panda. Did you hear Microsoft was paying for massive DDoS on Fireman today? No, I did not. No, I did not. But yeah, they better stop that. So I can play my games. We kept... Oh wait, where's Permigot 2? Underwood, he's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. We'll not be clawing that stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Treasure aside, I've been doing some digging on my own in these executioner allies of the Grinning Curse, and I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Video, we've heard of the bloody executioners. I hope it seems the curse was feeding from the Fambul 010, the nation's greatest pirate powers. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. With Limsalo Minsa, the bloody executioners wield a power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. There was none too fond of Merlwood or her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Gallian Empire what eventually convinced them to play nice with the thalassocracy. But pirates ain't ones to play nice for long. Now that Fulfur ain't around to helm the ship, the solidarity of the bloody executioners has begun to show cracks. Hello, yep, and how are you doing today? Oh. Oh, you just woke up. Are you going to hit the gym today? Or are you taking a rest day? All the strongest captains and lieutenants will become to form their own factions and are scrapping to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cope can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Probably a rest day as my mom needs the car today. Oh, okay. Or you can do some light exercises at home. You know, instead. Or just chill. Among these new factions, though, it's a group what is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones that took the Grinning Curse under their wing. Which means they got possession of the last two treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners, these covers both are bloody and ruthless and not to be crossed. We should sit this one out, Jake. Piss on Milala's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. We'd be inviting the wrath of a crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't keen on coming to blows with them if they ever came after us. Large or small, it don't much matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom tub. Aye, the Grinning Curse are paying for that crime, but we'd be poor sorting excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this job to the end, and that means biting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them as deserve it. But Jake, well, listen, with all the infighting going on at present, us stabbing a shot blade in one faction is toe ain't like to bring the whole execution crew down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob, they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now, it's about time we got to work. Video, you're to track down our black market contact. I set him to look into Curse new allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. The veil was lifted by a southerly this morn. I'll put the old man at his haunt in Lower Lanosia. Here, take this sack of blood and pay visit to the House of Styx. That's Kobold territory. If you don't know, the old man bribes them with ore and hires the biggest and meanest sods as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. Where do I go? Oh, there. There we go. But yeah, I guess we have like 2.5 hours left today. Since I need to and a little bit earlier today. Yeah, I need to go and pick up my dad from the train station. And then take him to the grocery shopping, so yeah. But oh well. You might miss the DDoS then. Nah, I've been experiencing it the whole day. I've been experiencing it the whole day. I mean, it's not as bad, but still. Oh, welcome to the House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse my howling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Shit. Damn you, Microsoft, stop the DDoSing name. Now have you any cumbersome baggage of which I must relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? Use a sack of coins. Yeah, ha ha ha. A heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear. But its weight has balanced the scales. The sum is paid and the deal is made. Let us speak of these reformists. Oh, this faction that so wronged the code and now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures. The earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is set to take place at Costa del Sol. The buyer, a money-eyed merchant from the golden sands of Ul'dah. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I will target the moment of transaction where I so inclined. As the gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for her purchased his self-same information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, the stench of a sorcerer yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Yahaha, brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. Ba-dum, and back we go. Might I suggest buying Carolina Reaper sauce when you go grocery shopping? No, I want to stay alive as long as I can. Though I'm not even sure if there's any store that even sells it. It's not even the rose hottest pepper anymore. But yeah, I'm not even sure if they even sell that here in the stores, now that I think about it. Or maybe they might sell it in like some special stores, but in other cities, but not here at least. Or at least like I haven't seen them. Still found it. I mean, yeah, but yeah, still lives in Sweden. I live in Finland. Just go Sweden. No, I will not go to Sweden. Been there a couple times. once when I was a kid, when I was still playing ice hockey, we had a tournament there, and second time was when I went out drinking with my buddies and woke up in Sweden a couple days later. So yeah, that was a rough trip. When you have no memory how you get into other country. So yeah. Thank God that was the only time. Oh, welcome back, video. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload them earrings, are they? And when Uldan, no less. Monkave waking up in another country. Yeah, that kinda... Let's just say it was a long... how would I say this? But yeah, we went out to drink and it kinda escalated. Went on about like a couple days and I pretty much don't remember anything about the halfway point. And then I just like woke up, you know, in Sweden. So that was interesting. You wouldn't even be going to another country, it's just a trip to Western Finland. Well, yeah. Oh, I missed that. Oh wait, no I didn't. Well, I can't say as I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. It won't find many Lominsons willing to melt coin on autumn course or selling. Only the daftest of souls would go about funding them as mean to pull down the Admiral. My dad's success rebuilding your memory with AI? I think it's going to be corrupted anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's really easy to get into Sweden from Finland. There's like pretty much every day like this a cruise ship going back and forth between like Finland and Sweden. And it's like usually those are like 24-hour cruises. And a lot of people usually go there and get absolutely shit-faced. And so on. So I guess that's how I ended up in Sweden. Though I don't remember at all how we came to the decision to go to such a trip. I hope we took that trip because other ways most likely going up to north and that's going to take days. Because I was in Stockholm. As long as you were serving democracy and Super Earth, all is well. Back then, no. I mean, it was like years ago. I think I was like, I don't know, somewhere between like 18 or 20. I hope you didn't drive while at that drunk. No, I did not. I don't drive when I take alcohol. Like at all. Seen too many people let's just say have their final drive. How do you know you have no memory? Because I don't remember. Only thing I remember that I was with my friends in Finland and then a couple days later I woke up in Sweden. I have no idea like what's going or like what happened or how I ended up in there. It was fun though. And after that I did, you know, like slow down the drinking so I wouldn't actually be like that blackout drunk. And it's very rare for me to actually like forget what I do when I'm drinking. Usually I remember everything, no matter like how drunk I am, except when I get into that blackout drunk state, and then I need to like actually consume a lot of alcohol to even get into that state. But yeah, and these days like I drink maybe like few times in a year. But I suggest a body camera next time you decide to go blackout drunk. Yes, you can suggest that, but I'm not going to be a blackout drunk anymore. I mean, just being in a regular state of drunk and waking up the next morning is a pain with all the hangover. It's just not worth it anymore. I can say, as I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Lominsons willing to melt, coin and on oath them cows selling only the depth so wait, I read this already. 1 Milalaslagis arrived at the house of 4E. How did they know? How did they know to? Bah, them curs we captured must gaggle during the Shrew's interrogations. I never experienced hangover. Good. It's not worth it. I mean, it's okay to have a few drinks, but when you get so drunk that you have hangover, it's not a fun feeling. Indeed, that's the feeling. That's the feeling you have. 1 Milalaslagi Oh wait, I read that already. I will have to assume the Yellowjackets know what we know. And that means we'd best get our horses to Costa del Sol right, bleeding now. I'll handle this one, Jake. You and Firio can wait here for Perimo. Oi, Vicap. What in the hells is she playing at? After her, lad, she knows this ain't a solo job. I told you to wait at the guild. I don't need... Well, it might be as I could use an extra cove in the shadows after all. Jake has his mind to set on punishing the executioners, but me, I just want to skulk in, cloy them silver bits and skulk out. I reckon that if I could manage that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know who to come after. Finish the job without throwing me daggers, you know? It ain't exactly true to the code, but the shield of the underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates' throats and setting the sisters a glimmer. The guild's the only place what offered to take a pirate stray like me, and I'll not see it burned to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the wit when you're being to head in. Alright, here's what we know. The rich merchant what's come over from Uldoa is some old maid of Master Gegeruju. The ghoul as owns Costa del Sol. Gegeruju's taken his scars and dancing bells and pranced off down the beach, someplace giving over the use of the entire resort to his friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for her bargain with the reformists. Which, as it happens, works out well for us. We'll wait until they're busy, haggling over price, and snatch the sorrows and hop the twig before they realize what amiss. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. There, the players arrive. The reformists go encounter and the Uldaan buyer setting up on the southeast platform. The earrings ought to be nearby. Hang about. Who are all these other calls? The place was meant to be empty. I see some nasty looking blokes in Uldaan garb, and are those mammoths? Ah, the merchant brought along whole bloody entourage. I've gone and got ahead of myself. I should have realized the job should never be that easy. Well, we'll have to mill a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon, yet you don't want to fight through a forest of blades should ye get caught sneaking about up on them narrow walkways. Jake, I thought I'd... Stow your excuses, love. I know full well what you were about. You start going soft on us, though, and it'll be like losing one of me arms. I can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only cause I've got rogues like you and Underfoot and Firia here that the guild can take the jobs it does. When our foes walk the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates but through the trembling. Remember that, Picap. We ain't some two guild robbers that piss their breeches when their daddles are caught in the honeypot. We're the knives in the dark man's, and no bastard want to go blade to blade with the likes of us.
Gentlemen, this is
Democracy Manifest. I see you not change your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine be there when you need them. Bene. Now let's go car path to the platform and bite back them earrings. Recap, you had yourself down by the docks in case the marks escape during the fighting. Video, you and me will split up and milk the guards as we go. It's them puppets as concern me most. I suggest you crash them a little buggers before they can spring any rum fun. Creep in as close as you dare, then give him good solid loud from behind. Aye, it ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with the first group, slip back in the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it, eh? I'll head over to the back while you start from the front. Let's wrap this up before them jackets blunder in a scare of our marks. Oh, so much reading. Let's go this way. This way. Given there's more pressing matters at hand. Okay. Rogues? No one mentioned aught about rogues. What in the hell do you think you're doing? I'm conducting business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what they'll do to you? I'm all righted. Odd. Then that you're the ones who's shaking. It don't much matter to me who you work for. Your boss broke the code, and here we are here to collect. Those to be the Silver Sorrows, then. I'm sure you paid a Karen or coin for them shiny baubles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them, then. Wait, damn you. You should know that this personage is an extremely influential member of the East Alderaan Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. If the threat of reprisal will not stay your hand, then consider the political ramification of interfering with the foreign dignitary. The Admiral would not desire you to damage Limsa relations with Ul'dah. Yes, exactly. I'm very highly placed in Ul'dah society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand, the Silver Sorrows are a historical treasure, a gift once bestowed upon Sultana Nanasha ul Nasha by her champion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we'd lost hope of ever recovering them. That I might so easily purchase them, thus is a miracle. To return on these trinkets will be, that is to say, the sorrows must be returned to Ul'dah. And you not look the other way, for the sake of my nation's pride. You must think me some dull-witted thug. If this deal was being made on behalf of your country, then why are you sneaking about and consorting with pirates? An excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were you to continue with these people fabrications. Ah yes, the Milala and Yellow Jackets. You need only entrust those earrings to me, should you truly wish to see them return to Ul'dah. That is, after all, was to fulfill that very purpose that the thalassocracy bid on the Sorrows in the first place. Bit played there, aren't you, Captain? I think you'll agree this one belonged to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with the merchant of Ul'dah. I'm comparing an official order of seizure authorized by Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation and unlawfully obtained goods. And though Costa del Sol is private property, it nevertheless lies within the state-governed territory. Come along quietly, and we need not inconvenience Master Kekeruju any further. These suspects will be taken into Yellow Jacket's custody, and do not concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me. Oh. Okay, that took a little bit long. But the hell's take that canary called Harpy. We might as well hand it the things to her on a velvet cushion. I'll go find Anders food and help him with his digging. There's still the last treasure out there, and ye can be sure the reformists won't be giving it up without a fight. Aye, you do that. Better luck to ye, love. Milalla. Ah, there you are. You left before events had truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. The Uldon merchant has acquiesced to our request and surrendered the Silver Sorrows into our keeping. We've also apprehended the reformist accountant and will be holding him for further questioning. Oho, Bonin and Ossiate, oh, the bloody executioners. You Yellow Jackets don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. And what's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? I thought you'd sooner die than associate with elements of the underworld. I will do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge, and that Marketeer's knowledge was vital to the case. It's true I might find his practice distasteful, but he's no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy which I mean to consign to the history books, and that chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright. These are the words by which the Yellow Jackets live. It is the manner in which we protect Lin Salaminsa. I swore an oath on the graves of my sisters. No more shall be innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I got me fambles just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath too, when you get down to it. And since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and letting you trample all over me or me coves. In fact, you'd be better off giving in now afore matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I'm done wasting words. I shall reclaim that last treasure, and then I will look on victorious as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. Haha, that's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. Ye could keep the sorrows in a bloody lockbox in the Coral Tower, but look away for a moment and one of me coves will bite them beauties right back. Come on, Firia, it's back to the sisters for us. And do what the potat asks. No. Heck the potat. Heck the potat. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That's 1,000 years of DDoS if you heck the potat. Heck the potat. Well, after all that hard work, the shrew made off with the spoils. And as far as her damn contest goes, I suppose that makes us even. It'll be the last treasure, this black sarcophagus, that decides the victor. Whatever the reformers are doing to keep it Bob, you can bet your grandmom's teeth there'll be some blade work needed before this job is done. Get yourself ready for a proper scrap video. What do I need? Yeah, let's take the chest piece. What next? I guess I could go and upgrade. Wait. Hmm. Thousand years of DDoS. It is. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, 28, so I guess I could buy that. Oh, wait, I don't need earrings. That I have, I think. Okay, that I have. So no need for the accessories. What about you? Those and those and the boots I have. There. Let's see. Weapon. Yeah, I guess there isn't a better one. Oh yeah, I guess I can sell the old stuff. Let's see. No. Nothing new. Okay. So 2 more levels, I think. For the next part, and then to open the hunting log rank 4. Oh, and I forgot I actually need to for design. What's Fireman's next game? I have no idea. I really do not have any idea like what I'm going to play next. You still have Mass Effect 3 and Yakuza 2 to continue. Yeah, that's true. And then I have the God Eater 2 and 3 I need to play. But yeah, there's a lot of games. Tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday. Over here we have a Mother's Day. So it's going to... So I'm going to start maybe around line 4 or 5 that day, so we don't have much time on Sunday, and then there's the Monday after that, and then there's the 2 days off that I need to take. On Sunday is Mother's Day here too. Yeah, I think that's quite international day for Mother's Day. But yeah, I don't know, I need to figure out like what I'm going to play next, or if I'm going to start doing the whole learning Blender thing that I was also planning to do. But ads are playing, so might I suggest Mass Effect 3? I mean, yeah, that's quite possible. That's quite possible. What are ads? I do not know. They are the things that will play for some people, annoyances for some people. I have turbo. That's good. I have turbo and no ads. But anyway, I'm gonna take a small break and then I'll be back. So yeah, BRB. And we are back. But yeah, about what game to play next, I think we might actually be playing the Mass Effect, so I can be done with the trilogy. Only not play Mass Effect 3. And that will release a good 100 gigabytes from my game drive. I mean, I do have space still, but I just want to get rid of like... Just want to make more space so I can play or install more games so we can figure out what to play after Mass Effect. Oh no. Long queue, long queue. Let's see, where should I go? Let's go there, let's see if there's any baits we can do to level up meanwhile while we are at the queue. I'm taking the long way around. What's going on? Oh wait, maybe I should just do the NPC trust instead. Now that I think about it. the dungeons instead of just waiting. No, nope. No. Okay. No. Yes. Come on. Go away. Despawn already. So let's withdraw, clear that, take, do the support, Heaven's Sword. Hauke Manor. This is going to be a bit slow, but I think this was a bad idea. Bad idea. Take the duty support. Bum. Oh yeah, here. and painful. I don't think I needed to open that one. Which one am I fast attacking? let's level up. Okay. A little bit better gear. Wait, no. Wait, where did I need to go? Oh yeah, back here. Back here, back here. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-da-dum. I think this was this way. I still have one time key, so that's good enough. But I want, yeah, that's for tank. Well, now at least I have two tiny keys, so I need more of those or not. Of course, you guys have to pull up too. Bum, 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 bum. Then we're done. I'll go there. But here we need to go. Now we go here. Let's build this one first. There. Some earrings that I don't need. Did I miss something? Did I really miss something back there? Oh yeah, obviously. Need that one. Now we go back. But yeah, this dungeon has always been a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. And the final boss. Oh. Oh. done. That's useless. Useless. At least we are now at level 30, so we can continue doing that rogue main... Oh, not the rogue... job, sorry. Stop. Most of the time, when you level up, you end up spending in these, which are taking a lot of time. I mean, if I could just like ignore these, I would most likely be a much higher level. But I mean, these are still good story bits, but they just slows down the progress quite a bit. But yeah, marked for death. Jake's rogues have new information of the final missing treasure. I was wondering when he'd show up video, but bugger me if he don't look ready to mill an entire crew of swords by yourself. And then that year goes, we finally uncover some hard facts about that last treasure. Won't be long now before we claw the winning piece and put this death challenge to bed. Alright, I gathered the other cows for a meeting, so let's get down to it. At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you've some news for us? Hey, Jack. I think half our troubles in whittling the truth of it laying in calling this nasty thing a treasure. The black sarcophagus ain't no timber bauble, it's the Mark L or L1 Magitech mine. A bleeding prototype explosive, what was bidden from an imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of small cargo box, they say they blasted have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Seems the Gallians meant to start production at their factory in La Noscea, then distribute the mines through Castrum Marinum. Lucky some pluggy privateer cloyed the prototype en route, then an experimental weapon. That explains why the thalassocracy was so bleeding eager to bid at that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know the what, but there's still the question of the where. The curse delivered their bidden goods to the reformist, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There'd be no reports of huge explosions or the like, so either the executioners still have the mine, or they peddled it to some other buyer. The reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. I'm guessing they didn't cloy that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? A letter for ye, Jake. Say it's urgent. A letter? Who's it from? The old man I found while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Let's see now. Come to Thalos, I have urgent news. I never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while. So do ye reckon this some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? Aye, it could be. Tyrio, you and me are headed to Thalos. Underfoot will be kept here to take another stab at pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. Black Marketeer at Thalos. Also, not now that I'm at level 30. Oh wait, I can actually just go here. And see if there is anything interesting on the market board. Expensive. I guess too expensive. Well, not really. Let's get that. Way too expensive. Definitely not. Nope. Bum bum. There's all those. There, now let's go and go there. Okay, where is the... Wait, no, not you. There. X. See 30. Those knives. What a shoosh. Put that, put that. Oh. I don't need that I have. That I have. Let's see. This helmet, maybe. Yeah, better gloves, so. And better shoes. That and update. Ba-da-dum. And before we go, let's see it. Right, this way. Okay, no, it's not inside, it's outside. Oh, giggle. You're wasting your time, darling. We opened that Scrack's wrinkled throat bells ago. You cross the bloody executioners and you get what's coming to ye. Did you like our message? We wasn't sure you'd fell for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Ah, now don't be like that, darling. Me and my mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says go play with the rogues, then we gotta go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked ye to come ruin our game, now did we? and don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. The reformist vision stretches far beyond what the entire old rules is good for. Once Captain Aishifir takes command of the executioners, they'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be the terror of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate glory. And I'll bathe in blood to see that age come to pass. I'll kick down your shite stinking code and have all your sneaky eats on the chopping block. Like hells you will. The only sentence what's being passed today is yours. Well, hello there, darling. Ain't you fine looking, lad? I've heard all this prattle afore. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, it all sounds grand, but you don't think of the price. That shite stinking code is the only thing what keeps you bloody coats from milling one another. Without it, without Limsa to call home, we'd be adrift in an ocean of quarrels. But if you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be sorting happy to oblige. Sigh, you was prettier with your gup shut, but I can see I'm out of my depth here. As much as I like to pull up of your knockings, I'll have to be satisfied with dragging the two of ye out in the wilds. Get ye well out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then. Ain't it obvious? You stubborn Scrax is looking to swipe our new toy, and my job was to stall ye. The captain, as the mind with him right now, is to show the rest of the executioners that he's got the stone to sit in the leader's chair. And what better way to do that than executing the bitch what snapped the chains on our crew? He's targeting the Admiral herself. You're planning to blow up the command room, ain't ye? Aye, you have me permission to panic. Of course, if you'd rather steer clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here, sweet meat. Think you can stop Captain Aishifir? If you sprout yourself some wings, then you might still make it. Well, it's a good thing that I do have wings. Well, we got this mad mod at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd better track her back to the guild and see what information she'll spill. I need you go back, Limsa, as well, but you business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Milala at her post there. Forget about the sodding challenge and tell her everything we know. Unless we judgment well of killed her, she'll do what needs to be done. Oh, there she is. Oh, you're one of Jake's rogues. You come to steal the sorrows, have you? Well, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own. You're not here for the earrings? An admiral, you say? And you sure And these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus. I must deploy more sentries at once. Do not think this was our challenge, Rogue, and you can rely as much to your impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. That's done. Back to the Rogues Guild. Bum, bum, bum. And before we continue, the usual hourly ad break. So yeah, BRB. And we are back. We are back indeed. And I guess we have like an hour left. For today. So the jackets are on the move. Bene. I've been listening to that adult pirate cackle since I got her back to the sisters, but she's given us note what we didn't already know. And we know more enough. I'll say we rally the rogues and go after that mine, before it blows up in our months. If the leader of the reformists, this Captain Aishivere, is planning on milling the Admiral with bang, then my guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, eh? The tower that holds the drowning wench and bulwark hall, the Admiral's bridge and her command room, are right at the top of it. Then you've got the district what surrounds the mizzenmast. That's the busy beating heart of the city. Even with the threat of an attack, you can't just seal it up in a blink of an eye. Call the whole thing Bob. Try to explain the danger to Cools with the live and work there, and then you'd have a frightened, stampeding mob on your fumbles. Nail it, our only option is to have eyes snilching every approach to the tower. I'll put the weed out to as many coves as I can and spread them through the streets. Your job be to cover the up castle. Just wait and see, video. We'll get this Aesir and his little bomb too. And that away. The fog picks a grand night to roll in thick. This will make things interesting. Our presence on the street is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of other high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable. What could Commodore Raynor be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Call in squads from the outpost if you must, but I want to see our security tightened and the populace probably protected. But Captain, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed if we consider the possibility that they'll switch it to a target outside the walls. It would be folly to weaken those defenses. You made your point, Sir Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it's far too late to question what one should have done. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist. Ah. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Aye, keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly. What cost our crew a fortune in Uldan coin? You are an executioner, one of Aishifir's men. You've strayed too far into the world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes is fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. At least they'll say you died with your boots on. The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads will have it primed in front of the winds by the time ye get there. Good. Not long now afore we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower and all her simpers down to the bottom of the sea. And then I'll raise our flag on the ruins of the mizzen mast and lead our brethren in our return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Should know that the last battles, the wife is gonna kill me. What's that then? Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. If the mizzen mast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. Please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we. Bloody hell, she's alive. Oh no, I didn't see nothing, didn't see nothing. Please, you must send word. Someone must be told. You, how did you? You're a valiant and forthright weapon. You could hear that single pistol shot from miles away. It weren't hard to guess what happened. I poked the yellow jackets on my way over. A healer builds along shortly. Bene, that means we've only one last thing to do. We have never been allies, but I beg of you. You must stop them. Save the city. Alas. You know you don't need to ask. Taking down Mad Coves and fighting back what was bitten is our job. Hello, Seal. You all set then? Ready, Jake? Always. A silent nod. Then let's go cloy the sarcophagus and fit Aesir for a new coffin. Oh. And destroy the detonator before time runs out. Oh. Oh wait, that's the black sarcophagus, so... That was one. Let's see. Aha. one more. Oh, this way. Like what, 60 seconds? Oh, fuck. Not good, not good. Oh, that was close. Ba-da-ba. Status report. The mine has been disabled, and the engineer should soon have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in the battle with the Reformist, but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is. That's Captain Milala, the hero of Lim Salaminsa. Are you recovered from your wound, Captain? We heard how you nearly lost your life stopping that horde of pirates from blowing up the mission mast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets. Our city'd be lost without ye. But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what of the rogues? Did they survive the battle? I don't rightly know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were Reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters. Alive then. It would seem we are deeply in their debt. Ah, Captain, might I have the silver sorrows from you now? We've been ordered to hand them over to the Commodore along with the black sarcophagus. Why, of course, they're right here. The earrings, I could have sworn I was still... Gasp, he wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I lay dying. That cad. I knew he was not to be trusted. Keep an eye on them. Indeed, I should have known. Are you sure about this, Jake? We should deploy the sarcophagus as well. I think she earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade. And he has the earrings. Giggle. If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask you. So the jackets ended up with the mine, and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the Rogues Guild. Do you think Milala will leave it at that then? Get the feeling we ain't done with her yet. I'd say we're done with her challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. We'll just have to see what Limsa's underbelly spits up next. Aye, the city ain't ever quite for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Firia. If I ever need a trusty pair of snappers by my side, I'll know who to ask. I'm off as well, bloody starving. I am. Don't forget to yapple a bite when ye can, Firia. We'd best head back to the sister, too, before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us cry cockles. Better work, video. Be seeing you soon. Bene. So yeah, back to the guild. Oh there, Firia. It'll be nice to finally have a bit of a rest, eh? The job never ends, but even the damper like myself needs to breathe every now and again. And your adventuring mates must be wondering where you got to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be solid protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. When you walk back into the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help you defend it. Well, that's more than enough drill prattle out of me. Your travels might take ye far and wide, video, but know you're always welcome here at the Sisters. And I think now we can finally unlock the ninja job, I think. Wait, no, I didn't need to press that. Peasants by day, ninjas by night. So yeah, let's actually put the game music back on. Soul of the Ninja and ability 10. Peasants by day, ninjas by night. Jake has just a job for a Dimper Cove like yourself. Firia, keeping your stabber sharpened, I hope, because I've got a job to be done, and I reckon the Dimper Damper, what put the executioner on the chopping block, is just the one to do the doing. My men have sighted some shift types around Wineport or late, not code-breaking curs so far as I know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from far-flung realm, but I don't know many peasants what skulk about in the Darklands as much as they be doing. So long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please. But being who we are, to us to look into the matter and make sure that all's bob. As my gut tells me, this may be a true rogue job. I've sent Underfoot on ahead, so pull on your best beater cases, head to Wineport and meet him there. So let's go there. Video. When Jake said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest coves along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now I'd love to tell you y'all Underfoot already visited the whole scrap on our friends, but the truth is I've jumped up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from South Sea Isles, but me little birds at Melbourne's gate swear to the last man that's some piss poor mummery. There's no record of any such ship sailing into port. Looks like it falls to you and me to take closest nilch, eh? I hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, as there's no telling who we are. Did you hear that, lad? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some more just screamed out for dear life. Something tells me our little task is about to take turn for the interesting. What say we go see what's what? Lot of dead people, I guess. We are made. Oh, have mercy, I'm but a simple milkmaid, with not a single gill to my name. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean ye no harm, though I must say you got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12s happened here? I had just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded that I hand over all of my possessions. My good fortune, it seems, the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager content of my coin purse, they began to squabble among themselves. A fist fight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Numeia smiled upon you today, lass, though might I suggest ye be a bit more careful on your next visit. All manner of scurvy swords frequent these parts, and you'll find that not all of them are plundering lackwits like your friends here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to both of you. Well, Video, how did the girls with strike ye? Seemed like an upright lass. Mummery, I say. You two, I was thinking that very same, squabbling amongst themselves. Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these loads. I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go on the track and see what she might be hiding. Ba-da-da. Oh, hey, look. More men on the ground. And the right mess we got here. Do you reckon these coves got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing for sure, there are no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me is as much. I have failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, the lady, Tsupame. It's too late. The poor sod's dead. As for the stone, your guess as good as mine. I like a charm all sorts mayhap. Any road, we'd best start moving our do-beaters before the last gets away. Her footprints led in the direction of Upper La Nocia. Oh, hey. Let's get these. While we are here. That was enough. She hides behind a tree, as if that would hide her from me. Okay, eccentric Easter, she did really think she could fool me with those silly drags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such chivalry, such compassion. Such folly, little does he know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. And right on cue, Oboro the Demon leaps on the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip the tongue from your bloody beak. Yo, our hero is wounded, a stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him. blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of pit players who have forgotten to leave the stage. Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Oh, and the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps he yet has a role to play. I will say this much. Unlike a certain someone, at least, you intrigue me. But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Wait, Karas. Never quick to retreat, that one. You gentlemen from Wineport. Did you follow me here? Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the dutiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems. So make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are ye? And what are ye doing here? And here's hoping for both of your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So you are the rogues of whom Lady Yukiri spoke. Forgive me, we were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, you shall know all there is to know. My name is Oboro, and she is Tsubame. We hail from village in Doma, several thousand miles across the sea. We are... but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our town, in our own tongue, one might call us shinobi. Doma, the imperial province. The same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Golemald. What we lacked in number, we made up for with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and days end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke. The traitorous Scourge joined the imperial ranks as chief of their covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I'm loath to call him a man. To this day he whispers in the ears of the Gallians, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. We have come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Come to meet a treacherous rogue who blew the gap on his comrades. You sound like right Benikova. Consider all underfoot impressed. Forgive me, this land and its tongue are still new to us. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here, but more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in the effort. And now this was their sacrifice for North. You have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this man. Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission. But Oboro, he is not Doman. He is not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. I can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a timber damper like yourself, but hells, in my younger days, I'd like been keen to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. And the more my waddles take in, the more those two strike me as a Benar and Benar folks. If you're keen to lend them your daddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. If you would know more, come to the dog storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. Who would have figured, eh? And he wrote the choice is yours video. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to Lean and report Jake before he comes and gives me a good clout in the knob. Oh, come on. This way. Hold on, maybe I should. That on. Tsubame. Tradition forbids us from sharing our art with those from outside our village, yet watching you hold your own against Karasu today, I cannot deny your potential. Oboro. And so we meet again. Am I to take your presence to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? Yes. Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame but for our entire village when I say that you have our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of the earshot of strangers. Byakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayame, you are to answer Kaede. You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. Kaede, Ayame, Kaede, Kaeru. I think Kaeru means like, I don't know, leave, go away. I might be wrong. Kaede I know as a name, but what? Hello, verb. Oh, welcome Firia, you stand with the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. It may not look much, either without or within, but that is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. My fallen brother saw you as worthy inheritor to his soul. To honor his memory I entrusted to you. But soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No, this will require training of the body and mind. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter to father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of men, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to your concept of ether, was it? I must confess that Earth's words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that calls forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. First mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma we call this 10. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Ninja unlocked. The soul of Shinobi awakens within you. Action learned 10. Hold that note. Yes. Yes. Nice. There is 10. Actually, let's make it like that. Shuriken, Katan. Hey, Ninjutsu can be executed after combining one or more of the following three mudra in determined order. Shotenchi Jin. You will learn your mudra as you progress through the ninja storyline. Chi-10 or Jin-10. Once you have obtained new ninjutsu technique, you can confirm the proper mudra order required to execute it by selecting its icon, interaction, and traits interference. Yeah, let's take it, even though we are running out of time. Yes, I can sense it. And though you are not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You are one of us now, a shinobi. And yet your training has only just begun. Hello, Guiri. Heed my words well, Firia, for the shinobi, blade, and mind are one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade, the false mind gives rise to a false blade, but the mind that is strong and true That blade will know no equal. Such were the teachings of my master, and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, for his blade may as well be one of grass. That is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. We will recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures called a mudra. The summon energies of heaven, earth and man, Tenchi and Jin, in the Doman tongue. Myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. A child must learn to walk before he can run. Begin. I will see you master your first mudra. 10. The mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth. And from your hand will fly a flaming star or Fuma Shuriken. Well, I'm doing fine, Guiri. Pretty much going to end the stream soon. I need to go and get my dad from the train station. But we still have just a little bit. Outside of the storehouse you will find a Mokujin, a wooden man of the sword traditionally used in Doma. For training, do as I have told you and strike it with Fuma Shuriken. I will observe your technique from a distance. Mokujin, where's Mokujin? He's outside. Oh, there's the Mokujin. What? Oh, yes, that will do, Firio. Really, we did not misjudge your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is but another benefit of your training. You may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn, but be mindful, a true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. You demonstrate your skill well against a wooden man, but Wood does not strike back. Your opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. Let's see what we have. Defeat Onibi. Oh. Also, someone upgrade these for your next challenge. Swap something. Oh, hello. Okay. First stage done. I see, Lady Yukiri spoke true. What Opponent means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? I am capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame, but it is true, Kiryu has exceeded even my own expectations. His blade slices through the air as a fish glides through water. But that is enough training for the day. Now it's my turn to be the student and you the teacher. I would learn the ways of Eorzea. You will instruct me, yes? You have my gratitude, video. First I better know the terrain of La Noce is something amusing. My bow. I see. Who would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated? Like this, is it? Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It would seem that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. And let us not forget the stink of those infernal horsebirds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to more hospitable environs. Anyhow, video, that should suffice for the day. Practice well your ninjutsu and return when you are ready for your next lesson. It would seem you have some practicing to do as well. And I think that is all for today. I also need to get ready to go and pick up my dad, so yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum.